Well, it's fantastic buzz. There's over 700 people here. We have the class of 2017, so we have our high potential startups and the projects that we supported through the Competitive Start Fund. All great ambition, and across all technologies, from food to life sciences to software, etc. So really great spread of startups across the country as well. 55% of them are in regional areas, which is important as well, because startups, are the lifeblood of the economy, and to have it spread regionally as well as in Dublin is important.
The tagline today is global ambition. How are we doing on exports and getting out there?
We're doing great, and our startups that we've supported, they have to go global from the start, and the Global Ambition campaign has been really fantastic in terms of matching these and linking these people with key buyers globally. And it's about making sure that companies have the supports, we open the doors, and that we actually also provide information to buyers in advance, so that it introduces the concept of who these young companies are. There's great innovation. I often say people don't buy from us because we're nice people. It's the innovation that people around the world are looking for in Ireland, and we're trustworthy and we deliver.
In terms of how startups will do and funding will perform in the once Brexit happens, how do you think Irish startups are conditioned to weather that storm?
Well, our startups have always gone global from the start. UK, though, has always been a really important first reference site for many of these companies. What we're finding at present is a growing ambition for companies to look at other markets. So the Eurozone, many of the startups here today have started in the Eurozone. They've started in the US, they've started in Australia. So it's actually forcing companies to think differently and to try to look at the product and the service and decide which market is appropriate. So UK is and will be an important market, but the startups here are actually thinking global.
There's been a concerted effort at Enterprise Ireland for the last 5 or 6 years to really change the statistics and the numbers. What is it that you did right, and what is it that we need to sustain this and get to the point where there's even parity?
Well, the first thing we did was look at what the problem was, and in 2011 7% of our high potential startups had a female involved in the team. Today, for high potential startups, it's 28%. Now, this is not an Irish problem, it's a global problem. Only 8% of technology entrepreneurs globally are female, so it's a big problem. We started lack of ambition, lack of confidence, lack of access to funding, lack of role models. Females are more influenced by role models, so we're putting a spotlight on the successes. Because there weren't enough of them, then it exacerbated the issue. So we have addressed each of the problems, and the good news is, and what is really pleasing for us, is we analysed the problem, we addressed it, and we've had good success. 28%. Many people are holding their breath and saying, well, the job is done. The job is not done. The key thing is to make sure we keep that momentum going, I see 50% as a figure that's on my horizon and above it. So, to me, it is work in progress, and we look forward to continuing to attract more female entrepreneurs and to work with them to grow.